very nice, quiet, refined, respectable neighbourhood.
That's just it. It's also deadly dull and boring. Slippers and greenhouses. Nothing ever happens here. Oh, except that people at Ben McCree are buying a new car, or the lady at Heatherbrow is having a baby.
No, well, wait till you're having a baby. You'll find that exciting enough.
Ah, Elsie's like me. She doesn't care for this ultra-respectable, humdrum, suburban sort of existence. I don't mind paying it a visit, just like this, while I'm wondering what to do next. But I couldn't live in it. I want life. There's no life here. What is there here for a man who's been out east?
I can tell you what there is for a woman who's been out east. 3 decent meals a day and a good night's sleep.
Ah, but Lucy, you never got into the life out there.
I did see you that were very sorry to get out of it. George! George!
All right, just coming. Look at these. What more do you want? All fresh.
Yes, charming. They're very nice, George. Won't you sit down?
Beautiful tomatoes, a special Radford brand. Apply Ferndale Nurseries, Laburnam Grove, Shooter's Green. But I thought supper was ready.
No, I called you in, George, because we wanted to have a word with you while we're by ourselves.
Oh, I see. Well,
Well, go on, Bernard.
Well, it's like this, old man. No, I've just seen this chap Simpson I mentioned to you the other day. Only time I could see him because he's out of London all the week. I think I told you the other day, it's a marvellous opportunity.
it doesn't sound like one to me. When there isn't much business, I don't see that you're going to sell a lot of business supply.
Oh, you are with these things. I've worked all that out, old man. Trust me. Now, the point is this. They say I can have that agency, exclusive agency, if I just put down £450.
Put it down.
Well, just put it down, that's all. Well, these people don't need the money, but their agent has to put down £450.
But you haven't got £450, have you, Bernard?
Oh, I know I haven't. I haven't been as lucky as you have, old man.
How do you know I've been lucky?
He doesn't know. That's just his very silly way of talking. No, we all know you've worked very hard for your money, George.
Oh, certainly. I never suggested you hadn't. And, no, I know you've lent me a bit already, George.
About £250, I think, Bernard.
Which you'll get back, of course.
Of course.
It's a man's life out there, even yet, Lucy. A man's life, isn't it?
Well, I know it isn't a woman's life.
Oh, she wanted to come back, you see, so, well, I thought I'd give the old country another chance.
I'd like to travel. So would you, wouldn't you, Harold?
I wouldn't mind. I knock up and down a bit, you know.
And you're going to pop the question to Dad, eh?
Hello, who's been telling you?
Oh, never mind, but we know, don't we?
Oh, yes, we know.
And if you two want us to leave you to it, just say the word.
Thank you, but I think we'll wait a while.
But if the proper opportunity presents itself, then you...
Good evening, Mr. Radford.
Good evening. And there's another one, making 3, 2 for supper.
Oh, do you see what I mean, Auntie? That was the great surprise in the fortune. Dad and his 3 tomatoes.
Oh, you've been telling fortunes again, have you? Don't you know it's unlucky to read the cards on Sunday?
That's just superstition.
Well, of course it is, but it's all superstition, isn't it? And you might as well be thoroughly superstitious while you're at it. Well, what do the cards say tonight?
Well, a great surprise for Elsie, and she's going to travel a long journey quite soon.
Oh?
Well, I wouldn't mind.
Anywhere but Laburnam Grove and Shooter's Green, eh?
Well, 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 the feast is spread.
Oh, have a bite with us, Joe?
No thanks, Mr. Radford. I must be getting along. I'll look in tomorrow night, Dad.
Do, any time after 8.
Nice weather we're having, isn't it, at the moment? I should say it is. Well, good night, all. Good night.
Made me jump with his nice weather. Can't I call him?
The feast is spread. That's a way to talk. Anyone would think he'd never seen anybody laying a supper table before.
Perhaps he hasn't.
Oh,
Never seen the world, that's his trouble.
Oh, he's just one of Dad's silly old men. He wouldn't come at all if it wasn't for the greenhouse.
No, but he's what you get when you keep greenhouses. I'm glad I don't keep one.
Harold, remember, we must get Dad's answer tonight.
Yes, I know.
And Bernard, after supper, don't forget.
Leave it to me. Forging bonds and counterfeiting notes?
I should think we've given Scotland Yard its biggest and most worrying case for years. After us, they're after us. Detectives, police, bank officials, magistrates, judges, the Treasury, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force. We haven't even the League of Nations on our side.
But I don't see how you managed to go on so long without being found out.
Partly luck, partly good management. Of course, you can't really tell what's happening on the other side. They may have put the net out and it may be closing in on us now.
Now then, you three. I bet you anything you'll never guess who this is.
Well, maybe I know.
The face is familiar.
No, I can't guess.
This is Detective Inspector Stack from Scotland Yard.
What about these bags?
It's a 10-minute walk.
10-minute walk won't kill us.
Oh, it won't kill you, but it will kill me, carrying these bags. Oh, this is what comes of giving the old country another chance. Carrying bags. It's a good job some of the chaps I knew out east can't see me now.
What chaps?
Well, you know, the chaps out east.
Anyone would think you'd been Emperor of China to hear you talk. What chaps?
Oh, never mind what chaps. I just don't like carrying these damn bags. So there.
Just have to put up with it for once. Goodbye, Elsie. Try to stay sensible. It won't be easy in this house. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Pleased to have met you. Come on, Bernard!
Oh, 10-minute walk. Oh, it's a stopping.
At least you can have a good rest on the train, Uncle.
Good rest. Oh, it's a stopping train to Dundee. Oh, I'll be able to take root. Oh. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Uncle.
Goodbye, Elsie. Goodbye.
Well, the owner of this name is perhaps passing himself off as an ordinary, respectable citizen and businessman. And he thinks he's safe. Do you follow me?
Yes, I should think I do. Poor devil, I can see it all. This chap imagines he's safe, and of course he isn't, because you've got a lot of evidence against him.
Yes, a lot of evidence.
And of course it's solid evidence, cast iron solid evidence. That wouldn't make you look silly if you took such a quiet, respectable chap into a police court.
No, that's not quite it, because in this instance we haven't bothered to pile up the solid evidence yet. But we've got one or two interesting little bits. Would you like to hear them?
Yes, I would.
Mr. George Radfern.
That's me, Sergeant.
I think you've seen me before. I'm from the local station.
Know you well by sight.
I've just heard you might be going away soon.
That's right, I'm seriously thinking of it, Sergeant.
Well,